Hey, if you could relive one day from your life, just one, what day are you picking?
Oh, straight into the deep stuff, huh? Hmm, okay. I'd pick my last day of high school.
Seriously? That day was chaos.
Exactly. Chaos, hugs, people crying, people pretending they're too cool to cry. You don't get that kind of energy often.
Yeah, true. There was this weird mix of freedom and fear.
Would you change anything from that day?
Honestly, I would have talked to more people. I stuck with my group, but there were so many people I never said goodbye to.
Same. I thought I'd see them again, but nah. Life had other plans.
It's wild how we thought life would get easier after school.
Spoiler alert, it didn't.
Okay, your turn. What motivates you when you feel stuck?
Depends. Sometimes I take a walk. Sometimes I just stare at the ceiling and complain.
Productive.
Hey, complaining is part of the process. But seriously, I usually write down 3 small things I can do. Not big goals, just small wins.
That's smart. I try the just start trick. Like, I tell myself I'll work for 5 minutes. And once I start, I usually keep going.
Yeah, momentum is powerful.
Do you actually believe in motivational quotes?
Some, yeah. Like that one. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great.
That's a classic. Mine is done is better than perfect. Keeps me from overthinking.
Speaking of doing stuff, we should tell people to hit like and subscribe before they forget.
Right. If you're enjoying this chat, give the video a like and hit subscribe. It really helps us keep making these.
Yeah, and feel free to comment your favorite quote too. We love stealing, borrowing good motivation.
Okay, next deep question. What would future you like? 40-year-old, you say, about who you are now.
Hmm, I think he'd say, stop being so hard on yourself. You're doing better than you think.
That hit a little too real.
What about you?
Honestly, I hope he'd be proud. I think he'd tell me, keep showing up, even on the boring days,
Man, future us better be wise and rich.
and not bald.
I'm on my way, man.
You know what's crazy? We never really stop being students. Like, we're always figuring life out.
Yeah, it's like we graduated school, but now we're in Life 101.
With no syllabus.
And no lunch break.
Do you ever worry you'll never fully get there?
All the time. But maybe getting there isn't the goal. Maybe it's just about growing a bit every day.
Wow, are you writing fortune cookies now?
Maybe I should. It pays better than adulting.
So if you could send one message to yourself 10 years from now, what would you say?
Mmm. Thanks for not giving up. You?
Remember how far you've come, not just how far you have to go.
Okay, that's quote material.
You're welcome. Put it on a mug.
We should wrap this up before we start crying or writing poetry.
Good call. If you're still watching, drop a comment. What day would you relive and why?
And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet.
Hey again. Today, we're diving into 10 cool words and expressions. Let's break them down so you can use them too. First up, we have relive. It means to experience something again in your mind. For example, if you could relive one day, chaos is next. It refers to complete confusion or disorder. Think about a wild last day of school. That day was chaos. Now, let's talk about spoiler alert. This is a warning before revealing information that could ruin a surprise. For instance, spoiler alert, it didn't. Momentum is powerful. It's the energy that keeps something going once it starts. Once you begin a task, it gets easier, thanks to momentum. Next, we have overthinking. This means thinking too much about something, causing stress or delay. When you overthink, you complicate things unnecessarily. Syllabus is a plan or outline of topics in a course. We often joke that life doesn't come with a syllabus. It's all about figuring things out as we go. Being hard on yourself means being critical of your own mistakes. For example, stop being so hard on yourself. It's a reminder to give yourself a break. Keep showing up encourages consistency. Even on the boring days, it's about continuing to try. This phrase helps us stay committed. Lastly, we have adulting. It's a fun way to describe doing adult responsibilities. For instance, it pays better than adulting. That's it for today. If you learned something new, give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe and try using these words in conversation.